Listen, beautiful soul, life isn't easy, and sometimes it feels like we're drowning in the weight of our struggles. Anxiety, depression, fear. They can take hold and make us feel like there's no way out. But what if I told you that you have an incredible reservoir of strength inside you, waiting to be unleashed? What if I told you that the darkest valleys in your life are not where your story ends? Today, I will take you on a mindset journey of tough love. It's a journey of fighting back, reclaiming your power, and discovering the unstoppable warrior within you. This warrior is the part of you that gets out of bed in the morning, faces your fears, and takes a step forward even when it's hard. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to take control of your life and fight for your future, then this message is for you. It's time to rise up. It's time to push through. And it's time to prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. Let's do this together. You're in a dark place right now, and it feels like the weight of the world is crushing you. Anxiety and depression are no joke. They can feel like a prison with no way out. But here's the hard truth. The only way out of this valley is through it, which will take everything you've got. Let's get real. Life has thrown you into the deep end, and you might feel like you're drowning right now. But let me tell you something. You're not. You're stronger than you think and capable of surviving this storm, no matter how fierce it seems. Imagine yourself at rock bottom, that place where everything feels bleak, where hope seems like a distant memory. Now, I want you to picture what happens if you don't fight back. If you let this darkness consume you, you'll stay trapped in this cycle, day after day, letting anxiety and depression run your life. That's the future you're heading towards if you don't stand up and start fighting. But let's flip that script. Picture yourself taking control. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be pretty. You'll have to claw your way out of this pit, inch by painful inch. And there will be days when you feel like giving up, but you won't, because deep down, you know this is not how your story ends. Look, I get it. When anxiety grips you, it feels like the world is closing in, like you can't breathe, like you're powerless. But here's the deal. Anxiety is a liar. It feeds on your fears, exaggerates them, and makes them seem insurmountable. It tells you that you're not strong enough and can't handle this. But you can. You've handled everything life has thrown at you, and you're still standing. You're tougher than anxiety, and it's time to prove it. Depression is a sneaky bastard too. It whispers in your ear that you're worthless, that nothing will ever get better, and that there's no point in trying. But here's the thing. Depression is wrong. It's distorting your reality, making you believe things that aren't true. You are not worthless. You are not weak. You are a fighter and have a purpose, even if you can't see it right now. You are valuable, and your life is worth fighting for. Let me tell you about people who've been where you are. They've been in the depths of despair, feeling like they had nothing left to give. They faced anxiety so crippling that they couldn't leave their bed, couldn't face the day. They've been on the edge, looking into the abyss, thinking it might be easier to just let go. But they didn't. They found a way to fight back, to claw their way out of that darkness, one painful step at a time. And you know what? They came out stronger on the other side. Think about that for a moment. These people were just like you, facing the same demons and feeling the same hopelessness. But they didn't quit, and neither will you. Because you're not just going to survive, you're going to thrive. You're going to rise up and fight for your life, for your future, for the person you know you can be. It's time to act. even when you don't like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Get up, move your body, take a walk, even if it's just around the block. Get out of your head, out of that prison of thoughts. It doesn't matter if it's hard. It doesn't matter if you don't want to. Do it anyway. Your mind is trying to trap you in this dark place, but your body is your way out. Use it. Start small, but be relentless. Set tiny goals. Get out of bed, take a shower, eat something nourishing. These might seem like insignificant things, but they're victories. Every small action is a brick in the wall you're building to keep anxiety and depression at bay. You're stronger than you think, but must prove it to yourself. And let's be clear, there's no shame in asking for help. If you need to talk to a therapist, do it. If you need medication to help balance the chemicals in your brain, take it. This isn't a battle you have to fight alone, but it is a battle you have to choose to fight. You're at a crossroads right now. One path leads deeper into this valley, a place of pain, darkness, and despair. The other path is harder. It's uphill and rocky, and will test you in ways you can't even imagine. But it leads to light, to hope, to a future where you're in control, not your anxiety or depression. So what's it going to be? Are you going to let these demons control your life and dictate your future? Or are you going to stand, stare them down, and say, not today, not ever? The choice is yours. But know this, if you choose to fight, you've got an army behind you, including me. You're not alone, and you're stronger than you know. Now get up, get moving, and start taking back your life. You deserve it, and you're worth the fight. Let's keep going, because you're not done fighting yet. You've got more strength inside of you than you realize, and we will tap into it. Let's get one thing straight. This battle isn't just about surviving. It's about reclaiming your life. Anxiety and depression have been stealing your joy, your peace, your sense of purpose, but you're about to take all that back. Piece by piece, day by day, you will rebuild yourself stronger and more resilient than ever before. You might be thinking, but how? How do I fight when I feel so damn tired, so overwhelmed? Here's how. You start with the basics. You control what you can and let go of what you can't. Focus on the things within your reach, the things you can change. That might be your routine, your environment, or your habits. Whatever it is, take control of it. Even if it's as simple as making your bed in the morning, do it. That small act of order in your life is a win. And right now, you need to stack up those wins. Next, you need to start talking back to those negative thoughts. Anxiety and depression thrive on negative self-talk. They tell you that you're not good enough, a failure, and things will never get better. But here's the truth. Those thoughts are lies. They don't define you. You do. And it's time to take back control of your inner dialogue. When those thoughts creep in, and they will, you stand up to them. You say, no, that's not true. I am stronger than this. I've faced challenges before, and I've overcome them. This is no different. It will feel weird at first, maybe even impossible, but you'll start to believe it with practice. And that belief, it's powerful. It's the fuel that will keep you going. Now let's talk about your physical state. Anxiety and depression aren't just mental battles. They take a toll on your body too. So, it's time to get serious about physically caring for yourself. I'm not talking about running a marathon or hitting the gym for hours. I'm talking about moving your body, fueling it with good food, and getting enough rest. Neglecting your physical health is easy when you're in a dark place, but your body and mind are connected. When you start caring for your body, your mind will follow. So get moving. Take a walk, do some stretches, and lift something heavy. Get your blood pumping and remind yourself that you're alive and have a body that can still fight and endure. Food is fuel, and you need to start treating it that way. I know when you're depressed, the last thing you might feel like doing is eating a healthy meal, but your body needs nutrients to fight this battle. Eat something good for you, even if it's just a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. Your body deserves it, and so do you. Sleep is crucial. It's during sleep that your body and mind repair themselves. But I know sleep can be elusive when you're anxious or depressed, so make it a priority. Create a bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and make your sleep environment as comfortable as possible. You might be unable to control how quickly you fall asleep, but you can create the best conditions. And let's be honest, there will be days when all of this feels pointless. Days when you'll want to throw in the towel and say, I'm done. But those are the days when you need to dig deep, deeper than you ever have before, because those days are the turning points. They're the moments that will define you and shape who you become. You need to get angry, not at yourself, but at this darkness trying to take over your life. Get angry at the anxiety that's trying to paralyze you, at the depression that's trying to steal your future. Use that anger as fuel. Channel it into action, into fighting back with everything you've got. This isn't just about surviving another day. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about standing up to the storm inside you and saying, I will not be defeated. I will not be broken. I will rise, no matter how many times I fall. Remember those people I mentioned before, those who've been where you are and faced their own darkness? They didn't have anything special that you don't. They just refused to quit. They took it one day at a time, one step at a time, and they clawed their way out. And you're going to do the same. There's a future waiting for you, where you're in control, surviving, and thriving. But to get there, you've got to keep fighting. You've got to keep pushing forward, even when it feels impossible. Because every step you take, no matter how small, is a step away from this darkness. So here's your mission. Survive today. That's it. Just get through today. And when tomorrow comes, you'll do it again and again, until one day, you look back and realize you've come so far, built a life worth living, and conquered the demons that once tried to drag you down. You're not alone in this fight. You are stronger than you know. Keep going. Keep fighting. Your future is worth it. You are worth it. Now let's go, one step at a time. Beautiful soul, you've made it this far, and that's proof that you're stronger than the challenges you face. Remember, this journey isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. You have the power to reclaim your life, to rise above the darkness, and to create a future filled with hope and purpose. You are powerful, and nothing can hold you back. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to continue this journey of growth and empowerment, then I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Join our community of warriors who are fighting back against anxiety, depression, and every obstacle life throws at them. We'll build each other up, push through the tough times, and celebrate every win. You're not alone in this journey. So hit that subscribe button, and let's walk this path together. Your future is bright, and it's time to step into your power. You've got this. Now let's go out there and make it happen.